Hello, everyone. My name is Christina. I'm a sales engineer of BST company. And today we are launching our 10th webinar devoted to the international event where our company will take part in. And the webinar is called Meet BST Team at the Russia-Africa Forum 2023. So, without further ado, let's get to the plan of the webinar. So we are going to discuss 6 points, which include the first one, Russia-Africa Forum 2019. We'll have a look at the video and discuss what was the agenda in the first forum, which took place in 2019. The second point, we will discuss Russia-Africa Forum 2023, what is known at the moment, where it will be held, and all the details. On the third point, I'll show you how to register for the forum. This is the main part for you to get to know how to be a participant of the forum. On the fourth point, we'll talk about what is needed, generally what documents are needed to travel to Russia. And the fifth point, we'll have a look at the sources and how to cover such things as air tickets, accommodation in St. Petersburg, the city where the forum will take place. And the last but not least, the sixth point, we'll talk about the visit of BST factory in Chelyabinsk, in another city. So, the main program of the forum, which took place in 2019, was devoted to the different sorts of spheres, but mostly for development of trade and economic relations between Russia and Africa. And so that was the first Russia-Africa Forum and Summit, and it took place in the city of Sochi. And so there were different speakers who presented their reports. There were different stands with products and services. However, let us have a look at the video that was shot during those days of the forum. Okay.
This forum is a major global event. Its main objective is to establish and reinforce business relationship in various spheres between Russia and African countries. As you know, right now we have a very strong directive initiated by the government of the Russian Federation, which is aimed at improving of business, social, security, health and care relations with Africa. And this forum, which is being held right now, is a vivid example how this policy is being implemented. We are proud to inform you that in Africa, besides supplying of big exploration drilling rigs, other agreements have been reached to procure small dimension drilling rigs, which will be used in agricultural sphere for irrigation purpose, and also achievements to supply drilling rigs for small business.
So you can have a look at more. To get more details, you could check this video, which is available on our YouTube channel, as all the videos presented in this webinar. So you could watch them on our channel. And we are going to, of course, to shoot another video, but devoted to the forum in this year, which we are going to to talk about right now in details. So let's get back. All right. So with all the successful and fruitful results of the first forum, it was decided to arrange the second one, and the full name of this forum is Russia-Africa Economic and Humanitarian Forum, which is also the part of the bigger event, which is a summit. And this year, BST team will also participate in this event for the second time. And your dear colleagues and friends are invited to it as well. And so me, Christina, and my colleague Dennis will be there, so you can meet us there in person. And unlike last time, the forum will be held in the beautiful city called St. Petersburg. You can see some pictures here. And it will take place from the 26th up to 29th of July this year, this summer. And please keep it in mind that registration and participation are completely free. And if you ever wanted to travel to Russia and make your trip educational, so this is definitely a good opportunity for you. And besides, taking part in the forum makes it easier for you to get a Russian visa. And generally speaking, the aim of the forum is to create favorable conditions between Russia and Africa, and just to expand cooperation between Russia and Africa. As for now, we have a business program, which includes, as you can see, how many topics, which could be will be divided into 4 days during the forum, during the event. And so among those, we could see such interesting topics as new Russian Africa logistics routes. So people and or companies who are interested in development of logistics between Russia and Africa, this could be something useful for you to attend, to listen to the speaker. Also, we have such topic as hydro potential for life and development, water as a tool for achieving social well-being. And for those who are interested, let's say, in agriculture topics or agriculture sphere, you could be interested in such a discussion as identifying an effective strategy for cooperation in agribusiness. And there are lots of topics that I suggest you to check, to have a closer look at them. And they are all available in the website that we are going to speak about in detail today in this webinar. But as for now, you can see all the topics here. And besides, so this is the business program, but what we also know about the agenda of the forum is that free food will be provided. So organizing committee made sure that so everyone feels comfortable and have all the necessity with them. Okay, and this is the website that I was talking about. It is called summitafrica.ru, and you need to choose English language for you to check the website properly. let's get to the business. Yeah, let's find out how to register for the forum to become a participant this event. So first step that you need to do is to register for a Rus Congress personal account. As you can see, this is the button. And here you'll be transferred to register for this account. And again, I want to point it out for you that the participation and registration is free. So no worries. Everyone can attend this forum. And here below, this is the video explanation, which I highly suggest you to have a look at and check it properly. As in this video, you'll get to know how to fill in all the application form for you to become a participant. So once you click the register button, you'll be transferred to this site, to this page, where you will be offered to fill in the personal information, passport details, organization, contact information, and the last step, you would need to select the right event, because there are lots of events that the organizing committee holds, but you would need to choose the right one. So let us check. This is how it's going to look like. It is called Russia Africa. Please make sure that you choose the right name with the right dates, just to check that you click the right button. And right after you submit all the information and choose the right event, you'll receive an email with your login and password. And you would need to use them when logging in your account. So please make sure you do not lose them or forget them. So please keep them safe, all this info. And by submitting the information about yourself, all these passport details or organization details, and selecting the event, by doing this, you send a request for the organizing committee to consider your application. And please know that for every applicant, so it may take different period of time. Nevertheless, so for example, for me, it took around 2 weeks to get the invitation. However, the organizing committee says that it takes not less than 10 days. So please be patient. And once your application is approved, so you will receive an official invitation on your email. And in this email, you will find contact information of your personal manager, who will, since that moment that you receive this invitation, they will guide you with all the questions related to the forum. It can be questions on the how to get to Russia in general, where you could get visa support, some help with the accommodation or air tickets, and all the questions related to this. And after receiving your invitation, please confirm your participation in the forum in the dashboard called My Events. So you click on these buttons, and then make sure that you clicked this select button, and you have confirmed your participation. This is important. And as for this invitation that you received in your email, this is just the invitation for the forum, and this document, this file, it cannot be used for you to apply for a Russian visa. In fact, you will be provided with another document, which is also invitation, but it's called invitation for the foreigners. And this is the document that you could choose to and to take to travel to Russia. And as for other documents needed to travel to Russia, let us discuss in our next topic, next point, which is called what is needed to travel to Russia. Of course, the main point is to get a Russian visa, unless you have one already. So before applying to any visa, including the Russian one, please make sure that your international passport is valid at least 6 months past the trip. This is obligatory. And what is needed to increase your chances of getting a visa is to have an invitation, of course, which can be provided either by BST company, by us, or by Roscongress, by organizing committee. And you can contact your personal manager. It can be, you can contact them by email or WhatsApp or any other messengers to learn more information on the visa support, or you can get all the updates on the website that we spoke about, summitafrica.ru. And as for the assistance from BST company, from us, so we are absolutely used to this, and we do this pretty much often to know all these all the points how to get an invitation for our clients. So it's definitely not a problem. You can contact us to get one. And I want to point out for you again that it's absolutely safe to travel to Russia these days. And for this reason, hundreds of foreigners will travel here to Russia to participate in the forum. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible. And for this, again, the reason we have so many clients, so many people who are interested in drilling business, they continue visiting our factory here. And we have lots of confirming cases that every time our clients visit us here in Russia, we make a video report so you know their feedback and experience that they have during their visit. And let's have a look at one of those visits. That was a recent visit of our client from Cote d'Ivoire. So let's check what the agenda was for him. So we met him at the airport, and of course we brought him to meet our BST team. He went to the office.
Finance department.
There were some discussions held in the office.
So my question is, how much of these bills you want to have?
Of course, we take our clients to our workshops, to our manufacturing facility.
Yes, water drilling for 30, 50 meters, maximum 70. 70 is maximum. So this is the motor, and this is the like the reducer, and you control it with electricity.
Okay, big. Eating yan. Yeah.
You can see where all the components or the spare parts are being kept here.
Parce que on dirait que les diamants là arrivent jusqu'au bout.
Okay, I make all these notes.
And this is our warehouse with the final products
We do not produce the trailer.
that are ready to be shipped.
So what do you do with the trailer?
So we also
For me,
make
you
sure
would have already.
to take our clients to the drilling site. And again, so as for this video, we have a playlist of work and visit of clients from different countries who visited our BST factory. And this playlist is available on our YouTube channel, which you can also, which I recommend you to have a look at and just to check all the videos that you are interested in. Okay. So now that you have your visa ready, the next step before you arrive in St. Petersburg, you need to make sure that you know how to reach the city and where to live during these 4 days of the event. And there are actually 2 ways for you to solve this task. You can arrange air tickets and accommodation in St. Petersburg on your own. This is also an option. And all the info can be found just on the internet. And as for air tickets, you can check them with the help of such airlines, for example, as Ethiopian airline. You just click and choose the departure city or airport, the arrival city, which can be either Moscow or St. Petersburg, depending on the airlines. Or, for example, you can go with Emirates. Why not? It's absolutely your choice if you do it on your own. However, the second option, of course, is for you to ask your Roscongress personal manager to ask them for help. And you can see that on the official site of Roscongress, they tell you that please contact your specialist for assistance in booking a hotel in case you have any problems with the finding a right accommodation for yourself, or booking train or air tickets to get from your country to Russia, renting a car with a driver, and many more other services. Or you can click in case you need some specific accommodation or hotel. So you can choose them by clicking recommended hotels button, or we suggest you again to contact either your personal account manager, or just by sending an email to booking@summitafrica.ru. So there will be also people who will give you useful information to your question. That's right. So at this point, it can be clear how to fly to St. Petersburg, but you might ask the question: How do I know how to get to the Expo Forum exactly, or where it is located in the city? How far is it from the city center, and many more questions. So here is a little map for you, just to get the general idea. And besides, the organizing committee says that they offer free shuttle bus that will have a certain schedule, which will be more information on it will be available closer to the forum dates. And as alternatively, you might have a rented accredited car if you're willing to have one. And as for this map, so here's the Expo Forum where the forum will take place. This is the airport that you arrive at. This is the city center, and you can see that it's generally not too far for you if you want to have a look at the different places to go sightseeing. So it will take you only around 40 minutes if the traffic is not busy. So that's quite fast. So, and of course, by participating in the event, you will have a chance to meet BST company, BST team in person. But nothing can make it can make your business trip more memorable and fruitful than coming to straight to BST factory. And if you plan to visit the forum, then it's obligatory for you to come and visit BST company, BST factory here in the city of Chelyabinsk. It's another city. And actually, this is what our client from Kenya did. You can see him in the picture. So he made this decision to come from the forum when it was held in Sochi back in 2019. And once the forum ended, so he flew from there to BST factory. And it only took them 3 hours. Yeah, this is just the 3-hour flight or around so to fly from St. Petersburg to Chelyabinsk. And let's have a look at the video which we also made with this Kenyan client. Let's see. So in this video, you will see that we, by his request, we took him to the drilling site. And in fact, it wasn't just a drilling site, it was a real drilling object. So he could see the performance of the rig that he chose later. So let's have a look. Of course, we also showed him the warehouse at that time where all the drilling rigs
Malawi.
are kept. Both here. So even during this time, he had a chance to discuss all the technical questions, all the possible questions that he had, just to discuss it with our BST specialists and with the technicians and even drillers, professional drillers whom we have in our team. And again, as for this video and all of the others, so you can check them on our YouTube channel, which I invite you to visit and subscribe to it, and just constantly checking all the new videos that we upload, because we do upload them very on a regular basis. So let's get back. Anyways, so once you are once the forum is finished and you are ready to come and to visit BST factory here, we make sure that we help you to book the flights from St. Petersburg to Chelyabinsk. However, please note that the air ticket costs need to be paid by you. And you'll be offered with the BST team assistance, which include us meeting you at the airport, finding a nice apartment for you, of course for a reasonable price, and we'll assist you with the local transportation, so no worries, you don't need to think about how to get to the factory or to your hotel or the apartment. We'll provide you with the tour of our production and the warehouse with the final products, and yeah, you will also visit our office where we could discuss any type of questions, including signing the agreements or commercial topics. So all that can be discussed there. And of course, there will also be a so-called cultural program, plus sightseeing, if you are willing to get to know more about the city of Chelyabinsk. So we could take you to some beautiful and interesting places here as well. And I want to point it out that generally, and judging by our experience and experiences by our clients, 5 working days is a perfect and productive visit of BST company. So this is the enough amount of time to get all the info and just to have a fruitful business trip here. So, and speaking of visiting BST company, we have also a video on this topic as well. Pleased to confirm it to you that nowadays anyone can travel to Russia safely and without any restrictions.
That's right.
And we, BST team, would like to invite you here at our factory, so you'll get a great opportunity to meet us in person, learn more about our products and manufacture. And I want to assure you that it's absolutely safe and very much possible to come here anytime now. Over the past few months, we welcomed our clients from Uganda, Mali, and Burkina Faso who had different goals in
Yes,
their
and
business
you will
plans.
be, and
However,
you might
there
be
is one thing that they have in
in
common,
the list of
which
these
is all of them
countries
find their
and
business trips to
visitors
BST factory
who
useful
had the
and
pleasure to
educational.
meet us and
So, agents or
to
people
check
who want to
the production
any
facilities
chosen drilling rig and our
just
clients
to,
to visit our factory
to had
in
a
order
discussion
to meet
with our
team in
specialists
person,
and
experience for some of you, we made it easier and more comfortable way for you to choose the right drilling rig, if you had such a question. Okay, so you often ask, so how much it is needed for me to visit BST company? So what finances should I have? Yeah, how much? And let's answer this question. So please know that flight tickets, accommodation, and living expenses, they're all paid by the visitor. Yes, by the customer. However, you'll be offered to choose an apartment or a hotel. Yeah, you can see some pictures. These are real pictures of a hotel and an apartment, which we will provide you with. Yeah, will help you find those. And the accommodation costs, they may vary from 30 to up to $70 per day. And as for the living expenses, you can count on spending approximately, let's say, $30 per day. And in total, and judging by our clients' feedbacks, it is needed around, let's say, 2,500 US dollars. And however, please note that this amount is an estimated one, and it may vary in some cases. So, anyways, dear colleagues and partners and friends, so you're all welcome to invite BST Factory and have a useful, educational, and generally exciting business trip here. And on that note, we are ending our 10th webinar. And even though for some of you it might look a little complicated or to fill in all these applications, to register for the forum, or to plan the whole trip, to visit it. However, I want you to be encouraged and say to you that it's absolutely worth it. And I hope I made it clear for you in this particular webinar, in this video, and easier for you how to register for the forum, what is needed, and whom you can address all your questions. Again, it can be your personal account manager from the Rus Congress, from the organizing committee of the forum, or you can contact us, your BST specialists, Dennis, Christina, that's me, Sad, and Therese. So you can see our contact information here. So if you still have any questions related either to the forum or generally to the visit of BST company and factory, you can contact us and ask those questions. And again, each of you are invited to meet us BST team at the Russia-Africa Forum 2023. And of course, fully enjoy it. But as for now, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.